Okay, welcome to the Amnicola Southern, or what we've got done with it so far. What you're looking at now is the north end of the yard. Starting on your left and crossing over to your right, you've got three sidings, or that would actually be the yard. The main line runs right down the middle of the shelf there, and at the very end it'll go straight, and then it does branch off and do a right-hand turn down there. So I've got some room down there for some more industry. If we can look around here, get this over here. Now that is the guard shack we did the build on here a few weeks ago. Also, I have a diesel fueling facility there that we did a build on a few weeks back. So that's where it's going to be. Now, if you'll see on the diesel fueling facility there, you've got a place on the right there for another track could go. I could run another track in there for another locomotive. But the thing about it is, I want to be able to, when you enter here, have access through there and go down towards the end of the towards the other end of the track. I want to make sure that when I've got whatever industries I've got, whatever buildings I've got, that there's, you can get to it some road and don't have to have a helicopter to get in and out of the place. So let's go down the middle of the track and see what we've got. Okay, this is a little bit more bird's eye view of the layout. On the north end, again, right here you have our diesel fueling facility and the commissary building, or Riverside as I call it, that we did the build on here about 2 weeks ago. Now, one thing I am going to do, and I don't know if you can tell it here, you probably can by the shadow, is move these buildings away from the wall. I've been watching a lot of Arthur Houston's videos, and I've noticed that just about every building he has of this type, the low relief background building, he pulls them away from the wall, then puts a scratch built structure of some type in behind them, and it really adds depth to the layout and really makes draws your attention to it. It just, to me, looks better than just sitting straight up against the wall. Okay, now we're going to follow the main line up. Like I say, it comes right down the middle of the shelf and heads off right up there. I don't have that track laid all the way in yet to the wall up there, but that's where it's going to be. Now this area right here is going to be my team track for unloading box cars into trucks and small trucks and vans and that kind of thing. What I may do is come on out there with that, maybe on the other side have a very low profile unloading ramp where you could unload heavy equipment. Okay, here's another view of the team track unloading ramp. That's, like I say, that's just cardboard, something I put together. It sits just right off the main line there. You've also got a spur route splits off, and the spur goes down, and it splits off again and heads back down, back up to the north side of the track. And there's the building we just got through completed building here a couple 3 days ago. Now, come around here. Now, if you can see right there, I've got an open-ended track. This is the main line. We'll continue on out into and figure out a way to cover that up and make it just kind of disappear into nowhere. We are going to branch off here with another spur route right here that's going to come around, and it's going to go to, right now, what is planned to be the Walton & Sons Lumber Company. Now the thing about right here is I have a lot of room. There's a lot of area in there. I could put just about anything I wanted in there. I was thinking about maybe a good sized plant, that could handle 2 or 3 different types of cars. Not too sure. I've already got the lumber company here. Just hadn't started building it yet, so that's my thoughts there. All right, let's do a flyover, bird's eye view of the layout. Again, this is north end of the layout. Main line is the first line that you see there, with three lines going for the yard. Storage fuel tank there. Guard shack and office. Diesel fuel facility. And right here's where it all comes together into the main line. The Riverside building, which is off on a different spur. that you have to go all the way down to the end of the layout to get to. Passing siding with the spur split off of it that takes you down to Rooster Dog. Sorry about the shakiness. And it's got a spur, it splits right there, and it comes back up to the Riverside Commissary. Follow the main line all the way down again. You got a branch off there and comes up to our team track. And then the main line will continue towards the wall, do a right-hand turn, come over to the, as it stands right now, the lumber company, which is going to be right there. Now I'll give you a view starting at the other end. That's where the lumber company will be. And right there you see where the main line ends right there, but that will continue to the wall. And Rooster Dog. Lots of room in there for businesses and buildings. And the plan is to put things in there that are not necessarily rail serviced. I mean, I could put just about anything up against the wall there just to make it look like some kind of a city type operation. I'm slowly finding out that the simpler the better.